Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Open English Podcast. I'm Sam.
And I'm Lisa. Welcome back, everyone. We're so happy you're here.
Today's episode is a fun one. We're going to talk about funny moments with family and friends.
Yes, the kind of stories that make you laugh even years later.
We all have those stories. The embarrassing dinner, the trip that went wrong, the friend who said the wrong thing at the wrong time.
And today, we're sharing ours. We hope they make you laugh too.
But first, a quick request. If you enjoy this podcast, please subscribe. It's free, and it helps more people find us.
Yes, and if you're watching on YouTube, please like the video. It really helps us grow.
Okay, now let's get into the fun stuff.
Sam, do you want to start?
Yes, okay. So my story is about my father.
Oh, I love your father stories. He's always doing something unexpected.
He really is. So last year, my father decided he wanted to learn how to use a smartphone.
Oh, no.
He was 68 years old, and he was very serious about it. He said, "I am a modern man. I will use technology."
That's so sweet.
It was sweet. So I gave him my old phone. I showed him how to make calls, how to send messages, basic things.
And he learned quickly?
He learned some things quickly, other things not so quickly.
Like what?
Like voice messages. I showed him how to send a voice message. You press the button, you talk, you send it.
That sounds simple enough.
For us, yes. For my father, no. So the first voice message he sent me was 4 minutes long.
4 minutes? What did he say?
He said, "Hello, Sam. It's your father. I am sending you a voice message. I am pressing the button now. I hope this is working. Can you hear me? Hello? Sam? Are you there? Okay, I will continue talking. I had a good breakfast this morning. Rice and eggs. Your mother made the eggs. They were a little hard, but I ate them. Okay, I think that is enough. How do I stop this? Hello? Sam?" I am laughing so much right now. And then at the end, there was 2 more minutes of silence because he didn't know how to stop the recording. Oh, that is so funny and so adorable. And then 5 minutes later, I got another voice message. This one was 3 minutes. He said, "Sam, I think I sent you a message. Did you get it? Please send me a voice message back. Press the button and talk, then send it to me." Okay, I'm waiting.
Your father is amazing.
He really is. And the best part is, he now sends me a voice message every single morning.
Every morning?
Every morning at 7 a.m. just to say good morning and to tell me what he had for breakfast.
That's actually the most beautiful thing I've ever heard.
I thought it was funny at first. Now I love it. If one morning the message doesn't come, I will probably cry.
Okay, now I'm feeling emotional.
Sorry, back to funny. Your turn, Lisa.
Okay. My story is about my best friend, Nadia.
I like Nadia's stories. She always does something interesting.
She really does. So, 2 years ago, Nadia and I decided to go on a small road trip together. Just 2 days. A short trip to a small town about 2 hours from the city.
That sounds nice.
It was supposed to be nice. So we packed our bags, we got in the car, and we started driving.
And what went wrong?
Nothing went wrong at first. We were singing to music, we were talking. It was a beautiful day.
Okay, so when did it go wrong?
About 1 hour into the drive, I asked Nadia to check the address of the hotel on her phone.
And?
She looked at her phone for a long time. Then she looked at me. Then she looked at her phone again.
That doesn't sound good.
She said, "Lisa, I have some news."
Oh no.
She booked the hotel for the wrong date.
No.
Yes, she booked it for the same weekend, but the next month.
So there was no hotel?
There was no hotel. We were driving to a town for a weekend with no place to sleep.
What did you do?
We started laughing. I don't know why. It wasn't funny, but we couldn't stop laughing.
Sometimes that happens when something goes wrong.
Yes, and then Nadia said, very seriously, "Lisa, I have a plan."
What was the plan?
She searched on her phone for hotels in the town. She found one. Small hotel, not expensive. She called them.
And they had rooms?
They had one room, one small bed
For 2 people?
for 2 people, and we took it.
How was it?
The bed was very small. Nadia takes up a lot of space when she sleeps. She also makes noise,
She snores?
like a truck engine.
Oh no.
I slept for maybe 3 hours, but you know what? It was one of the best trips I ever had.
Really?
Yes, because everything went wrong and we just laughed through all of it. We still talk about that trip.
That's the thing about funny moments with friends. The bad experiences become the best stories.
Yes, and Nadia still feels guilty about the hotel. Every time we plan a trip, she says, "I already checked the dates 3 times."
Smart woman.
Very smart. Now,
Okay, I have another story. This one is about my sister.
how old is your sister?
She's 32, and she is a very serious person, very organized, always professional.
Okay.
So 2 years ago, she had a very important online meeting for work. Big meeting. Her boss was there, her boss's boss was there, many colleagues.
I think I know where this is going.
Maybe. So she was sitting at her desk at home, looking very professional, white shirt, hair neat, ready.
And?
Her cat walked into the room.
Oh, a cat.
Now, the cat's name is Potato.
Potato?
My sister named him when she was having a very tired week. She saw him and said, "You look like a potato." And the name stayed.
I love that. Okay, so Potato walked in.
Potato walked in, jumped onto the desk, and sat directly in front of the camera.
So everyone in the meeting saw a cat.
Everyone saw a large orange cat sitting very still, looking at them.
What did your sister do?
She tried to move him slowly, off camera, without anyone noticing.
And did it work?
No, because Potato did not want to move. He looked at the camera, he yawned, a very large, slow yawn,
The cat yawned during a business meeting?
during a presentation from her boss, and everyone saw it.
What happened after that?
Her boss stopped talking. There was silence, and then her boss started laughing. And then everyone started laughing.
And your sister?
My sister said her face was completely red. But her boss said, "I think the cat agrees with my presentation."
That's so funny. And your boss sounds like a good person.
He really is. And now, every time my sister has an online meeting, she closes the door. Every time.
Every time, Potato is no longer invited.
Potato is not invited to any meetings.
Okay, I have one more story. This one is about a family dinner.
Family dinners always have good stories.
Always. So my uncle is a very proud cook. He loves to make food for the family, and he always wants everyone to say his food is the best.
Ah, very sensitive about his cooking.
Very sensitive. So one time we were all at my grandmother's house for a big family lunch. My uncle made a big pot of soup.
What kind of soup?
Chicken soup, his special recipe. He talked about it for 20 minutes before we even sat down.
20 minutes. That's a long introduction for soup.
He said things like, "I added a special ingredient this year, and this is my best soup yet."
Okay, high expectations.
Very high. So we all sat down. My grandmother served the soup. Everyone took their first spoon.
And
Everyone was quiet. Too quiet.
not a good sign.
The soup had no salt. None.
Oh,
It was completely without any flavor, just hot water with chicken and vegetables.
what did people do?
Everyone was looking at each other, and nobody wanted to say anything because they knew my uncle would feel bad.
So what happened?
My little cousin, 7 years old, he looked at the soup, he looked at my uncle, and he said, very honestly, "Uncle Marcos, this soup tastes like water." And the whole table went silent.
Oh no, out of the mouth of a child.
My uncle's face, I will never forget his face. He was so shocked. Then he tasted his own soup, and his face changed again.
He knew.
He knew immediately. He stood up, took the pot back to the kitchen, came back with salt, and said, "I forgot one ingredient."
Just one ingredient.
Just one small ingredient. And after the salt, the soup was actually very good.
And the little cousin?
My uncle gave him an extra piece of bread and said, "Thank you for your honesty."
That's a good ending and a lesson. Always taste your food before you serve it.
Always. My uncle tasted it every time after that. Every single time. Okay, Sam, I want to ask you something. Do you have a funny moment that was embarrassing for you personally?
Oh, that's a good question. Something embarrassing?
Yes, not your father, not your sister, you.
Okay, fine. I have one, and it still makes me uncomfortable to tell it.
Now I really want to hear it.
So, about 5 years ago, I was new to my job, first week. I wanted to make a good impression.
Okay.
My boss invited everyone to lunch at a restaurant. Nice restaurant. I wanted to seem confident and friendly.
That sounds fine so far.
So we sat down, the waiter came, my boss ordered first, then my colleagues, then it was my turn.
And?
I looked at the menu, I saw something I liked, and I said the name of the dish, clearly, confidently.
And the problem?
I said the wrong name. I confused 2 dishes on the menu. I asked for the dessert as my main meal.
Oh no, what dessert?
a chocolate cake for lunch as my main dish.
The waiter brought you chocolate cake for lunch?
The waiter looked at me. Very calmly, he said, "For your main course, sir. The chocolate cake?"
He said, "Sir?"
He was very polite. I said, "Yes," because I was too embarrassed to admit my mistake.
So you ate chocolate cake for lunch?
I ate chocolate cake for lunch, while everyone else had rice and chicken and salad.
What did your colleagues say?
My colleague next to me said, "I want your life."
That's actually not a bad lunch.
It was a very good cake, but it was not professional, and my boss looked at me the whole time with this face. Not angry, just confused.
Did you explain?
I said, "I love dessert," and left it there.
That's the best response. Own it completely.
Yes, and actually, after that, everyone remembered me because I was the new person who ordered chocolate cake for lunch.
So, in a way, you made a great first impression.
A very memorable one. Not the one I planned, but memorable.
You know, these stories all have something in common.
What's that?
They all ended with laughter or warmth. Nobody got hurt. Everyone came out okay.
Yes, and I think that's what makes funny moments with family and friends so special.
They connect people. Even when something goes wrong, you end up closer because you laugh together.
And years later, those moments become the best conversations at family dinners.
Remember when Potato yawned in the meeting?
Remember when Uncle Marcos forgot the salt?
Remember when you ordered chocolate cake for lunch?
I will never live that down.
Never. It's a great story.
Okay, listeners, we want to hear from you now.
Yes, do you have a funny moment with your family or friends?
Write it in the comments. In English. It's good practice.
Even a short story is good, just a few sentences.
We read all the comments, and some of your stories might become future episode topics.
That would be so fun.
Before we say goodbye, let's do our quick summary of today.
We talked about funny moments with family and friends.
We learned that small things, like a voice message or a forgotten ingredient, can become big memories.
We learned that when things go wrong, sometimes the best thing to do is laugh.
And we learned that funny moments bring people closer together.
Now, one last request before we go.
If you enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe to the Open English Podcast.
Subscribing is free, and it helps more people find us.
If you're on YouTube, please like the video and leave us a comment.
And share this episode with a friend or family member who is learning English.
Or just share it with someone who needs a laugh today.
Thank you so much for listening.
See you next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone, and say hello to Potato for us.
And remember to taste your soup before you serve it.
Always.